Okay, so just a quick tip for those of you with the export bikes. I went to pull this off and it didn't want to come, and I came and had a look at it from the other side, and I saw that the shift mechanism was moving a little bit, and I forgot about the C-clip here. So there's that cir-clip that goes on here for the shifter that comes through, and that was holding it in place. So once I popped off the cir-clip, I was able to pull this out, the inner case cover off. As soon as I pulled it off, the bearings just dropped into the into my tray here, and the center for the ball bearing race just fell out, and I counted 6 ball bearings. So there's just 6 balls in there. As far as I know, there should be 12. Looking inside, there's all kinds of, there is no gasket on the mating faces between the gearbox case and this inner cover. I'm not seeing any balls, any loose balls in here. I'll see when I pull the gears out, but I had a quick look with a flashlight and I couldn't see any in the bottom there. I'll pull the gears out in a second. But I'm not seeing any, I didn't see any, what do you call it, any seal. I thought that, I seem to recall, and I'm going to go back and have a look at the parts diagram, but I thought there was supposed to be an inner seal and the ball bearing, and I don't remember if the bearing was on one side and the seal on the other. I could be wrong. Maybe there wasn't. Maybe it was just that domed cover that went over here with the clutch rod pushing through the center, so we'll see. But I am absolutely stunned that bearing was destroyed. I am so glad I took this apart. I'm not seeing any damage on the gears yet. I had a quick look with the flashlight, and I'm just not seeing anything. I'm going to pick you up there and just bring you over and have a quick look so you can see yourself. But there doesn't seem to be any issue with the gears. They seem to be okay, and I'm not seeing any bits of ball bearing in there at all, and the dogs look okay, and everything looks okay. So I'm stunned. Are the bearings hiding behind one of those gears? We'll find out in a second here. But I can't see those hardened steel balls getting chewed up by these gears and not damaging the gears. I just can't see it. But it goes to show you. So here is my bike, 25 years old. Just now opening it up, first time ever opening up the gearbox, supposedly packed with grease, and I have been topping it up with gear oil. But do you see any grease in this gearbox? I don't see any grease in this gearbox. It's possible it all evaporated away, but this thing should have been just smothered in grease. So to my eye, they didn't put gearbox grease in this thing, because I know when they do it, they just pack it in, they fill it. So this thing should have had all kinds of remnants stuck to the outside walls where the gears turned around and missed the grease. But there's nothing at all. There's just the lubricant that I've been dumping in, which of course leaks out. So holy smokes, I'm thinking this thing was never properly lubricated. And I really don't know how I managed to keep this thing from blowing up. But let's see what we got when we start to take it apart now. Okay. So can you guys see from that angle, or do I need to, maybe I'll just move you over a little bit. Yeah, should be able to see there. So let's take out the main shaft here. Slide that out. Yeah, I am not seeing any marks at all on this shaft. Oh, there's the rod. Not seeing any marks at all on this shaft. Okay. And then this bottom set of gears. Oh, there's the shifter in there. What about this guy? Does this guy come off, or? Seen anything wrong. There we go. Kick those guys out. Where's this one come now? There we go. Oops. Okay. Forgot about that. Yeah, I am not seeing anything wrong with these gears at all. At least they're well lubricated. So gear oil that I was dropping in has at least gotten onto the gears, which is great. Oops, now I gotta. Unfortunately, that one came out. I don't know which way that went, but I'll figure it out. I know there's directions for which way it went. Definitely don't want it to go backwards, but okay. Now let me set this gear set aside here. All right, put it up here. All right. Now let's have a look inside. Just baffles me. What kind of a friggin' bearing was that? I'm not even really seeing like there's no outer race. Or is there? Is the outer race still? Oh yeah, the outer race is still in there, so gotta get that bearing out. Nope, there's no balls, no nothing in the bottom there. But like I said, there's no grease either. All there is the oil that I've been putting in there. Wow. I'm very surprised. Number of surprises. I mean, I was really expecting to have to clean out an awful lot of grease on inside this gearbox. Here, I'm going to pick you up and I'll show you what I'm seeing. So, alright. Just a puddle of gear oil and then some of that gray. You can see it right there. It's kind of gray. It's got to be metal in the oil. But yeah, nothing. This pillar here is I'm just gonna leave that there. That's just unless I have to take it out for the gasket. I'll have a look, but I don't think so because I know I have a gasket for this, but there was no gasket on this. And man, they just put some sealant, some really crappy looking sealant, some kind of black shit. So I'm going to put some nice blue RTV on this so it'll seal up properly. But yeah, so here we go. So get that one out and clean everything up, install my bearings, get this back together. But I got some more research to do. I want to go have a look and find out a little bit more about how this bearing on the right hand side, on the kickstart side, is supposed to seal and what it's supposed to look like. Just stunning, just amazing. Oh well, I'm glad I opened it up. The things you see, eh?